Here's my mid-season stadium tier list for the DPS role. Okay, starting off, we have Ashe, and I'm going to put her in the A tier. Might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think she's been criminally underrated. A lot of people putting her in C. She has 3 viable builds now that she has this Dynamite buff with Dynamite, Coach Gun, and Bob builds. And you can combine 2 of the 3 as they'll synergize really well together. She also has the weapon power build, and she's one of the few heroes that has the range to hit these flyers out of the sky that you see every game in Juno, Mercy, and Freya. Next up, we have Cassidy, straight into S tier. Super broken. He can abuse third person better than anybody else in this game. His weapon power builds are super strong. His fan the hammer builds are super strong. But that's all he has. I think they need to give him some sort of AP build so that when they eventually do nerf the weapon power build, he still has some viability to him. Next up, Freya. Actually, I'm going to put her in top of A tier. She just got about like 10 to 15 hotfix nerfs in this latest patch, nerfing her ability to stay in the air, her CC, and just her overall AP damage. She still has a good weapon power build, and you can still use the AP builds, but it just takes more skill to actually pull off, and she has windows to be punished. Next up, I'm going to put Genji in the B tier. Takes a lot of skill to use, but if you have the skill, his melee builds and his weapon power builds are really good. But if you don't have that skill, you're just going to be falling behind and you won't be able to catch up. So I'm going to keep him in the B tier. I think he's in a good spot. This one might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm going to put Mei in the C tier. I think her AP builds just are not really good because she's only good into Reinhardt and Junker Queen a little bit in the tank category. And every DPS, every support, every other tank can all just easily escape from her walls and her little mini blizzards she puts up everywhere way too easily. She does have a good, decent weapon build, but I think you kind of need to be playing into Diva, Orisa, or Junker Queen to pull them off. Like, the value of wall is just not there compared to in the base game. Next up, we have Reaper, and same thing. I think his AP build's way too easy to counter. It's not catching people by surprise anymore. And his weapon power builds, they're decent early, but they start to fall off late because people either have too much damage and poke you out before you can even get to them, or they counter build you, and you're just not outputting enough damage up close. And so you just fall behind really late into the game. And I think there's better heroes you can choose from. Lastly, we got Soldier, and I'm actually going to put him in B tier, above Genji though. I think he's finally in a really good spot. He was broken for the first like 6 weeks of Stadium, but his Visor build's in a good spot now. His Helix Rocket build's in a good spot now. They're buffing his healing build, which is tons of fun. I'd highly recommend you guys try it. If you want to check out my full Stadium tier list, click the link in the description below.